said Meera. The pigs lived in solid brick and concrete sties, but they could also be let out into a big fenced pen to root around amongst the weeds and scrubby bushes. The children emptied their buckets into the hollow scrape that Karl had made in the middle of this pen with a shovel, and Karl tested the spot with his boot. It disappeared up to the ankle in liquid mud. "Perfect," he said. "Now let's see if they like it." "Well, if they don't," Meera laughed, "Gemma and me are getting in there to cool off." Karl opened the gates to the 2 sties, and a gang of half-grown piglets, ginger with black spots, shot out of each one. They ran around, chasing each other and splashing in the wallow, snorting and blowing, sending mud in all directions. "Oh," said Meera, "they're getting so covered in mud you can't see their black spots." "That's the idea, Meera," Karl replied. "The mud is like suntan lotion. It stops them getting burned." "Maybe I'll try putting some mud on the end of my nose," grinned Gemma. "It might stop me getting any more freckles." Deep snorts and grunts came from inside the sties. The mummy pigs were getting up. Mojo was out first, her huge round body balanced over her neat little trotters like an overstuffed sofa on antique legs. She took a deep breath, sniffing the mud, and then rushed into the mud bath. The second sow, Mrs. Fattybot, was never an early riser, but Mojo's sigh must have told her that she was missing out on something good. She emerged from the sty, ears flapping as if to say, "What's going on?" then barged Mojo to one side and plonked herself down in the lovely, sloppy centre of the bath, as if it was the least a pig of her quality could expect. The children smiled at each other. "She looks like she's expecting us to bring her cocktails," said Meera. "I know," said Karl, shaking his head and laughing. "Come on, guys," said Gemma. "No slacking. All the other animals need water now." The 3 friends lugged full buckets about the farm, laughing and joking and splashing each other to keep cool. The whole of the summer holidays stretched out in front of them, full of days like this. Although Flora, the farm manager, did most of the work on the farm, helping out was still what they all loved doing best in all the world. In spite of their high spirits, the children couldn't ignore the fact that some of the Silver Street animals were not quite so happy. The chickens had given up scratching for worms, and just hung about in the shade under their pen, looking bored. The turkeys spent all day panting and dust bathing, and although the ducks still swam in the canal, the water